I'm Nick.
I'm Steph.
And this is Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh, we're doing this just for you.
I am such a medieval history nerd.
Oh, I know.
So I'm super excited about this. One thing I will say though is that I am more partial to fantasy than I am to straight up medieval history. So I'm interested to see how I'll go with no system of magic.
That's why I'm so excited about this. No dragons, no magic. I'm excited to see how you are with this. This to me is completely uninteresting. Let's dive in. You need to take this away.
Yeah, cool.
So the idea behind this is they want to go as realistic as possible, so there's no magic, no dragons and stuff. The combat is pretty hard because you get exhausted when you swing a sword.
Yeah, I think it looks kind of a bit War of the Roses in its approach.
Yeah.
You know, where you have to kind of angle your sword in certain ways and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like a proper fighting system.
Which I have to say is not my favorite, because I love to get a little bit mashy with the old butts.
Smash it until some purple particle effect happens and everyone's dead. Some controversy around this game that the developer actively said we're not going to put any black people in it because they weren't around at the time, which seems like something they couldn't possibly know.
Yeah.
And yet you can probably hear yourself with a health pot.
I think the thing that would be difficult is if they were going for historical accuracy, then the black people that featured in the game would not be treated very well.
It looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Oh, one of them is definitely going to die. You don't hug someone in a video game unless they're about to
you don't
die.
establish a happy relationship without tearing it apart. Fun fact, in terms of medieval word origins,
Yep.
when you carry someone over a threshold, it's called a threshold because in medieval times they had no way of stopping all the mud getting into the house. So they would create like a little stone barrier and they would put hay, or thresh, there into the little thingy.
Yeah, in the doorway.
So that when you stepped onto it, you'd be stepping onto a little thing of hay.
Oh, wow.
And that would hold the thresh. And that's why it's called the threshold.
Wow. And what's the fun fact? Screwed up the line delivery though, didn't I?
What on earth did you get up to last night?
By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. So you were chatting in the tavern, which will boost your speech. You were dancing, which will boost your agility. I was with Bianca, which will boost your vitality, because she goes all night. And I was working in the forge, which will boost your strength. Steph,
in this instance,
you know what it needs to be.
I'm drawn to agility because I like to be able to quickly dodge.
100%, and I love to dance.
But also, I feel like strength is very important because I'm not likely to actually be very agile when I fight.
Right,
so maybe I just need to be able to be strong.
Interesting.
But then maybe I just need vitality because then I can just let myself get hit and I won't die.
And I do love to bang Bianca.
I'm gonna choose agility.
Yes!
That's my instinct.
Do a jig, mate.
With Bianca.
Oh!
He's quick.
Ah, that's why you're tired. I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
Have my friends been here? I'm hungry. Is Dad angry at me? Do you need help? This is such a randomly different dialogue.
Yes, Doctor. It's like every possibility of what this man could possibly say. There's no personality.
Yeah. What is the meaning of life? Hungry seems a bit like base level.
Me hungry! When he wakes up, he's just like, "Argh."
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine.
All right, Mum, shut up.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
No potatoes though, because, fun fact, potatoes weren't a thing in the medieval period. End dialogue.
And what's the fun fact? I keep saying fun fact.
That time you psyched yourself out.
I did. I saw Dan behind the camera. He was holding the pen up like, this is your chance, Nick. Don't screw it up. That's a stack of apples. There's no way we're getting through one of those bags, let alone all of those. Oh, because this game does have a hunger and thirst system.
Unless there is an option in the menu to auto-eat and auto-drink,
100%.
which is hilarious in
Yeah, in the middle of
really intense situations.
running away from a dragon and
Or someone's telling you about how their whole family was murdered and you're like, You can't save the game on the fly?
No, that's not realistic. That's not how life works.
Oh, that's
Stephanie.
bullshit. So we could get really far and then die of hunger.
Yep, 100. And then you know what you'd have to do?
That's medieval times.
You can't even start the game again. You just stop existing because that's real. Okay, so what are we doing? We go help Pa with the sword, right? Swing your arms over towards the blacksmith shed.
I feel quite hungry.
Are you kidding me? There's the bowl with the knife and fork.
Yeah.
I think we need to fill it up so that it is color, or leave it black and white. Oh my goodness! What an ugly menu.
I think it's stylistically quite cool.
I don't want to look at it ever again. Hey, Dad.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Whoa.
Persuasion. We didn't ask for speech skills.
That's true.
So
We asked. What did we ask for? Agility and sex skills. It's not going to help with Dad,
Vitality.
or is it? It was a different time.
Speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment with the person you're talking to. So our rep's not great with that Dad right now.
Dad already thinks we're a shithead. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are. Also awful, because we seem to be wearing a sack with
I
a
like
smaller
that,
red
though.
sack around our
That's
neck.
the game saying fashion is important.
Yeah, dress up.
Put time into look and fly.
If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's interesting. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you, and in special cases, you can try any of Henry's other skills, e.g. horsemanship. So if you're talking to a horse, and the horse is not intimidated by your fancy attire, you can try, I don't know, like breaking it and riding it.
I remember, do you ever play Fable?
Yeah, love the Fable series.
There were times in Fable where you could get like matching outfits and stuff like that, and if you had some fly outfit on and you go through the city, people would be like, wow, you look amazing.
Damn, girl!
But there were occasions when I wanted to mix and match, because I was like, you know what, I like these pants and I feel like they go better with this top. And then I'd go running through the town and they'd be like, nice outfit, but where'd you get those pants? And I'd be like, fuck you! I'm not allowed to exercise style and personality and flair that's like specific to my own personal taste.
You know what I love about what I love about that is the game saying, Stephanie, you, the person in real life, have terrible fashion sense because you chose to put this on, breaking the whole outfit that we put together for you. Love it, love it. It has the stats down the bottom there. So we've got 7 in look and fly, only 2 in look and dangerous, and 1 in speech because
a rep with him is bad.
And also
and
because
we didn't choose it.
Hungry. Is it really the only thing he's ever said?
I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
That's very
How?
spiritual.
Yeah, it was also quite eloquent for someone who only has a 1 in
We've
speech.
a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need
so
your
Radzig's
help.
getting the sword.
With what?
A knight, no less.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago.
These conversations feel really static.
Not quite.
It's the eyes as well. Dead eyes.
Dead eyes. No one put any time into
Right,
the eyes.
makes-
What would you take? Great face, dead eyes, or just awful face but phenomenal eyes? Like, would you want a character that just has the most
I
realistic
think-
eyes of all time, and the rest of the face looks like a PS1 character?
That's really tough because so much can be expressed through the eyes, and that's why it's always the.
I can tell all of your emotions right now just by looking at this. You're hungry right now. Hungry, hungry, hungry.
You think every expression I do is hungry?
Wait. Having just eaten. Okay, so we need charcoal. We need 2 other things.
So we need to find Kunesh,
Can we ride a horse?
who owes our dad for an axe and a hammer.
Horse. Boom. Like the map though. Looks like Carcassonne.
Where am I?
You're the
Dude?
dude what is in the middle.
You can't be serious, Nich. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king?
Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia.
Good King Wenceslas looked down.
Oh right, of course. That is a real person. Is Bohemia a real place?
It was. I actually have fun fact. I have a map of Bohemia in my house that I picked up in Prague. So before Prague was a city, that the Czech Republic is what it is now.
Yeah.
It was called Bohemia.
Yeah, right. That is actually a fun fact.
Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge pile of manure. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
Okay, so we're getting sidetracked. Oh, these must be our bros.
These are definitely our bros.
This is our crew.
It's our posse. I'll do it! No, I won't do it. Steph.
I feel like we'll totally do it.
I know, but
Because,
you know what?
we're a young larrikin and we like to throw poop in people's houses.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's actually fitting with the character that we've established, but I also very much want to do it. No, don't roleplay.
And
no,
also
not
our
when...
social standing will go down.
But our cool boy standing will go up.
Oh.
Our 6 standing.
How much will this impact on our... Fuck.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
Yeah, fuck him. I want to just throw shit on things. You learned Pope Boniface. You learned the Western Schism.
Are we just learning, like, are these historical facts?
They must be. I'm sure that they're just
this is borderline an school educational game.
This is borderline school. I mean, who's the real idiot here? Because he just picked up poo and made like
With
a poo
his
snowball
hands.
with his bare hands. They're gonna be walking away from this house like, haha, we got him, and they're covered in shit. And this guy's house, which can be easily washed and is not on their person.
They also just had no concept of hygiene, did they?
Yeah. Oh, now they're throwing poo at an opposing boy band.
This is gonna be bad.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
This is a very intimidating combat
Slash,
screen.
jab, kick.
Do I have a weapon?
It's just your fists and
Right.
poo. Okay, but the important things are, so down the bottom you've got a stamina bar. If an opponent strike hits your armor or you block it, it'll cost you stamina. When your stamina's completed, you won't be able to defend yourself and will be wounded. Attacking also depletes your stamina. Health, if you cover yourself badly and your armor is weak, strikes will wound you. Your wounds, icons that notify when you're wounded and you're bleeding.
Oh, right, so bleeding from the foot in that example.
Beat those poo boys!
Alright.
Oh, wow! Oh, this is very...
Kicked him.
Oh! That's an illegal hit. You could go to prison for what you just did. Run! Run from the catch pole!
And we better fucking run too.
Oh,
Wait.
they fled.
Wait, are these our boys? Those aren't our boys. Look at the other boy. Spin around. Steph, turn around. Steph, turn around.
These are our guys.
These are not our guys.
Aren't they?
No, these are the bad boys.
They all look the same.
Run, there's a cop coming.
Let's run through this field of flowers.
Damn it, lads. What do you think you're playing at?
Oh, we got caught.
Are you
I'm
trying
going to
to-
defend my actions.
Do it.
Deutsch isn't a bad fellow, but he should drop this nonsense about Sigismund before someone torches his house.
So you don't mind that we...
Don't gape like a stuffed squirrel. Do you take me for a German lover?
Do you take me for a German lover? Fun fact. The current received pronunciation, the accent spoken by the Queen, sounds the way it does because it has a lot of German influence.
The current Queen's accent has a lot of German influence.
Yeah, that's why the way she speaks sounds completely different to the way the rest of England speaks.
Interesting,
Like,
right.
even the richest English people don't sound like...
Yeah.
Don't talk quite like she does.
That is interesting. It's not fun, but it's interesting.
Years from now, they're not going to be so down on the Germans. They're going to be all up in this royal family.
I feel like there's a time coming where they'll be quite down on the Germans for a bit, and then we'll get back to being quite pro-German. There's a significant period of time where they're going to be just very not German favored. Quest log. There we go. Okay.
Collect debt from Kunesh. That's C. We need to go C.
So C, we're close.
To the left.
Left,
in
heading
the-
back up to our house, and then it should be there on the right. Oh, they look like boys. Oh no.
Hanging out behind
That
the
could be
shed.
Kanesh though.
Well, that could be Kunesh. But he's using it.
He's
using
using
an
an
axe that our dad made for him and
Kunesh!
has not yet paid for.
Oh, buddy.
What do you want?
Father sent me for money. Pick up the axe.
Father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
That's not how it works. Pay the lot or else.
He only asked us to pay for the tools.
Oh, right, okay.
Dad was like, at least get.
Right,
I feel
okay.
like if we try and push him.
We might end up in an axe fight.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
You were right.
What is this guy's problem? Oh god, fashion isn't gonna work here. We've only got a 2. That's the higher than the 1. Intimidate him with our baby face.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me.
You son of a whore.
Fail.
Oh god.
He
Oh
called
god.
us the son of a whore.
We're-
Don't you talk about my mother that way?
We're about to get in a fight.
I did look like kick.
Stuff.
Oh
my
dude,
god,
he
he's
just
trying
tried to break,
Break
our
our
arm.
arm. Kick him. Kick him. Oh! Ow. Serious wounds to... Go to mother. She'll patch you
You
up.
had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Should we
What a
li-
dickhead. We never should have sold anything to this guy.
Huh?
Ah! So I was just like, I can't let this stand.
Yeah.
See, because we're injured, our possible everything is lower. Like our health
Right.
is half.
Yeah.
This guy's great.
He's so good.
This guy's great at
he's
fighting.
Like, he's like a champion wrestler.
He is like a champion wrestler. Why does he need an axe? He could just wrestle wood in
that
half.
was a good one though.
That was a good
He
punch.
just kicked you good in the nads.
Ah! I bet we have to go to mother and get patched up. I bet we can't beat him. I'm loving this
Although,
big stretchy arms.
I feel like last time we tried
Okay.
to fight, then we all just ran away.
Fuck out of here! Mummy! The man tackled me. I have no health. I assume he's still coming for me. Yep. Oh my god, he's a psycho!
It's like Oblivion all over again. Just like the radius of
Across the entire map.
He'll never let you go.
Okay, you can't have come in here. That would be breaking and entering. Dad! You're a terrible
Dad
father.
won't help you as well.
Dad.
Oh,
Oh,
no, he will!
sick!
Go, Dad! Go, Dad!
Pa
Go,
is
Dad!
stepping up. Okay, don't get involved, Nick. Don't get involved. Let Dad handle this.
Yeah, kick him!
Yes,
Fucking
kick
good.
him with your blacksmith foot. Come on, step up. Your baby boy's in trouble. I see black. Yes, you coward. Huh? You like that? You little piece of shit.
Fuck yes!
Take this in the face.
That was amazing.
I'm not kicking, so this is mainly just a close-up of my crotch. I
Go
have...
get him, Dad!
Go, Dad!
Get him, Dad!
Dad's a hero. Okay.
Really, he should have gone down there in the first place and not entrusted his
100%.
son to go and get money off someone.
He's got
so
those
awful.
massive blacksmith arms, and we've got
violent.
these sort of like apple-eating, Bianca-loving arms. That's not the same.
Right, I'm sure we'll just eat some cheese and we'll be right.
Oh, there she
There
is.
she is.
Look at your baby boy. Dying.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
See, this is realistic. This is how I always got healed when I was a kid. I'd run up to mom and I'd go, I'm hurt! And then she would look at me and suddenly all my health and stamina were back. All right, maybe we'll leave it there. How do you feel about this? I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50.
Yeah, look, I'm intrigued. I hate how difficult it is to find things and just generally interact with people.
Yep.
I get that they're going for ultra realism. You know, everything in this game is meant to be labored because that's medieval
That's life.
But I'm not sure that it's going to make for like a super enjoyable gaming experience.
Well, the thing is, unless the combat's incredible, which so far, you know, very early days, but I didn't click with that style of combat system. It'll be different, obviously, when you have a sword. If you are making things very difficult like that, then for me, a really great story, like politically, socially complex and intricate sort of story would pull me through. And so far, it's been a lot of exposition and throwing poo at a house. I feel like this is fun playing with 2 people. You're gonna have to stay here and continue playing. And
Yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued enough by the world that I would definitely want to give it a decent go. But yeah, it just seems like a very laborious process to get anything done in this game, and I think unless that kind of settle into a kind of groove, then I'm not sure.
That's life, though. That's life.
That is life.
Life is pain. Except for around the 40s, where everything was great. You'll put all this in, I assume, Dan?